Divine Soul Tribe, back again with another message and reading based on some channeled messages I've been getting today. Right, so I've done my little experiment and it didn't work, so I gotta get some new equipment. Welcome Divine Soul Tribers, welcome YouTube. Welcome back returning Divine Soul Tribers, welcome newcomers. I'm Divina. Today's message is going to be about for counterparts in separation, mostly. The title of today's video is If I Called, Would You Answer? Apologies and confessions coming in. So, I've already prayed over the cards. Any smoke you see is my incense. We're going to get straight into it. Song today is, we're going to start with anyway, is Mariah Carey's Vision of Love. You know, back before she was full of demons. Right? Let's just get straight into it. Because look, so the message, guys, if I called, would you answer? It is imminent. Counterparts in separation, you guys that haven't had any communication or little to none, actually no, I'm going to say no communication. This is what I'm picking up, that you haven't spoken to your person for at least 3 months, right? They're fixing to get in touch with you. They're going to call you, they're going to message you. Some of them might even just turn up on the doorstep, right? So this is the message that I'm getting, right? Because you gave them a vision of love, carried me through desperation. The one that was waiting for me so long. Hi, Billy. Oh, actually, you reminded me, Billy. I need to do a shout out to my friend Paul as well, because you're always around, my friend. And I forgot to do you a shout out the other day when I was doing shout outs. Right, so I can always count on you, Billy. Right, so apologies and confessions. Now, this is the thing. You guys that have been in separation have been treated wrong, have been suffered from alienation, but this is your person now. Right. So you've been waiting for apologies, you've been waiting for confessions, you have been waiting for an explanation, right? You're getting it. You're gonna get it, right? So it's gonna start with a sincere apology, because this is what I've been channeling today. This has all been coming through, right? They want to confess what they've been doing in the background, like, you know, what's kept them away, what got them looking to the left. They want a clean conscience so that you guys can have a clean slate, okay? And at this point, they just want you in their life, okay? They're happy to just have you in their life as a friend, just to get things started at the very least. At this point, they would just be happy if you would listen to them, if you'd Sweet destiny, they know that you're their person, right? They're not expecting anything from you, they just want you to listen to them, right? So they want to at least try to have a conversation with you. Will you listen? Will you answer the phone if you see their name coming up? Or is it going to be a case of, who's calling me on a private number? Me not answer a private call. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but you know, it is what it is. You've been through a lot, and I said to you the other day, and I'm going to say it again, it will be when you least expect it. You'll be like, no. You probably will answer the phone because you won't expect it to be them. You probably will be calling you a private. Because they're scared. They're scared that you won't take their call. They're scared that you won't talk to them. They're scared that you won't listen. The really, really brave ones will land on the doorstep. like literally just shoot their shot. They don't. They're just gonna go for it. See, this is the thing. They're realizing, and this is what's bringing them to you. After everything that they've experienced, right? You pulling back, you cutting them off. Can we talk? This is literally a random mix. Right? They're like, they're actually realizing, because you're now absent from their life, they're actually realizing that you were the only person that ever truly cared about them for who they are, not what they could give you or what you could get out of them or how they made you look or anything like that. There was nothing superficial about what you felt for them and what you wanted with them. And they're coming to realise that everybody else that's been in their life has used them in one way, shape or form, whether it's been for clout, for money, for status, whatever, right? And they're tired of being used. I mean, to a certain degree, they were running around using other people, but it was a game. It was their way of protecting themselves. And I'm not sticking up for them. I'm not doing that. Like I said the other day, it comes to a certain point when you can see why people do the things they do. Not that it's an excuse, because it isn't. But, you know, it is what it is. Hey, Claire. Oh, actually, thanks, Claire. There's another shout out I need to give out to the lovely Mrs. Parker. Because if it wasn't for you, almost 30 years ago, buying me a deck of tarot cards, I probably wouldn't be sitting here now. Thank you very much, Mrs. Parker. I appreciate you. I actually miss you a lot as well. So anyway, another shout out. So I'm going to get back to my message. So they are tired of being used. They're tired of feeling used. They're tired of feeling superficial, being in superficial connections, and they're ready to explore this connection, right, and actually be vulnerable enough to explore the connection, okay? And they want to know what it means to be emotionally intimate. They do. Right. Because actually there's an episode of Lucifer that is kind of ties into this, right? Him and Chloe actually get to a date, I think it is, and like he goes and buys her burger and fries or whatever it is, he's like, oh, I forgot the ketchup. She's like, I don't like it anyway. And then they have this little moment, and they go to kiss, and this flight attendant comes strolling in. I don't really get how everybody has access to his private residence, but that's neither here nor there. And she comes in and she's like, oh yeah, no, I've come around from my regular, whatever. She obviously pops in when she's in town. And he's absolutely mortified because he's having this moment with Chloe. Anyway, long story short, she gets up and she leaves, and she's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, like I was about to make a mistake, like I can't trust you. Like literally all you want is sex and I'm not doing it. Anyway, so he gets to this point and he's like, I really want to be with her. Like I don't care about the sex. Like I just, and the episode actually goes on and it's about, and he ends up like all these people that he's had sex with. Oh, well, not all of them, but like he's like, yeah, it was a slow one. Anyway, and he comes to realise that they just was using him for sex, and he's absolutely devastated when he realises that nobody actually cared about him other than Chloe. And then he says to her, I'm not good enough for you. And this is another thing, your person doesn't feel, and I said this to you the other day, right? Your person's put you on a pedestal and they feel like they're down here compared to you. Like I said, they're overdoing it. They're doing the absolute most to try and be ready and give it so that they can come on in and give you an offer that you can't refuse, because they don't want to not have you in their life, right? So because they don't feel good enough, right? Because this is the thing, you're not like the people that they're used to. You're not like the people that they mess around with, because you're not to be messed with. He feels unworthy of her. And this is how your person feels where you're concerned to a certain degree, unworthy of you. Right? So this is why they're doing the absolute most. Right. So that's what I got for now. We'll just get into it. There's a lot more. Mariah Carey. Heartbreaker, look. Hi, Arkib. Twin Flames is at the bottom. Can I have one more chance, please? I've just split the deck. You watched me do it. So I'm going to get a couple of cards. I see you everywhere. Oh, well. Oh, look. Oh, look! You just watched that fall off. I know this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We'll take that one. Mother issues. Yeah, I bet they have. 888. Infinite abundance. Alone as your soul dissolves. And I resist. Chosen one. Right. Marry me, be mine forever. Take that. I see you in my dreams. Do you see me too? I'm just going to shuffle. Oh, I like it. Look, didn't even see that. We'll take that one as well in the next 4 weeks. I'm just going to get one more. In the next 2 weeks. It's going down, guys. It's going down. Go and break my heart. Give me your love. Give me your love. Look, now or never. I'm coming correct this time. Well, we'll see, won't we, Divine Soul Tribers? And what's at the bottom of the deck, you ask? It's a shame to be so euphoric and weak, and you smile at me. And the things that you know persuade me to bleach. How can I resist? God, you guys are gonna get it. They're single now. Now or never. I see the signs and I am aware of what the universe is telling me. They are. You got the best of me. You see, this is the thing, right? They broke your heart. You walked away. Yeah? You left them over there. And then you walking away from them to go and mend your broken heart, right? Because, you know, you'd had enough. You couldn't take any more, right? That broke their heart. When they actually realised that you genuinely walked away, right? That's when they were heartbroken and they were like, I want my warm fuzzy blanket of love back. Bring me my love back. Because you gave them genuine love. It wasn't conditional. It wasn't, oh, I'll love you if you do this. I'll love you if you do that. And I'll be around if you do this, if you do that. Other than be consistent and honest and show you some respect. Apart from that, and that's just basic common decency, right? You didn't ask or expect for anything other than those simple things. They couldn't do it because they weren't used to having to do it, taking responsibility for themselves and doing the right thing. Look, I've got this deck waiting to use it. It's the romance deck. You saw that poking out. That's the true love card. It's worth waiting for. Well, if you want to find out what comes next, Spirit said it's worth waiting for. We'll get into those in a minute. And at the bottom of my Angel Oracle deck, we're going to use this in a minute, is water. Emotions, initiation, rejuvenation. See what you've been through as part of your initiation process. Wedding ring. Heartbroken. I'm sorry, guys. It's not funny. If I've got any cross watchers, right? That are actually in this energy, that are looking to move towards their counterparts, and you're uncertain and you're deep in your emotions. I'm not laughing because it's not funny, not really, to be in that kind of energy. It's not. However, I will say this: self-inflicted, right? Thing is, you guys did the absolute most to your counterparts, and that's why you are where you are right now. But nothing happens for no reason. Honey got me hooked on you. Everything happens the way it's supposed to happen, right? So look, heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving and mourning. Actually, this is something that I was talking about this morning, grieving. Grief isn't just about somebody that dies. You have to, you can grieve for somebody that's still around, but the loss of them in your life, you've got to grieve it. And sometimes you've got to grieve the things that you never had, the things that you thought you were going to have, right? Wedding rings. Well, we know that that's what they want. Look. Wedding rings. Marry me, be mine forever. You can't make it up. Separation. They're single now. See? Twin flames. It was at the bottom of my deck when I started. I know this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Right, I'm just gonna get one, because this is in sitting down here in like what I would call my challenge position. But you're about to get infinite abundance. But like I said the other day, they're working on everything. So you can't say, oh, you haven't got this, you haven't got that. Well, not that you would anyway, because you don't care about that sort of stuff. You just want your person to come correct. They're literally sitting there looking at old pictures, messages, thinking about how they're going to come towards you. What am I going to say? What can I say to get them to believe me this time? That's why the question is, if I called, would you answer? Can't describe how good it feels inside. That's how they feel, warm and fuzzy, every time they look at your pictures. They're gonna literally, it's gonna be a case of can't take it anymore. I'm just gonna call them. That's that. Right, one more for this. No, okay, must have flipped itself all the way around. Too many. I just want one. Soulmates. Soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. And I said this to you the other day. Your soul contract is still open, right? But they had to go and end other soul contracts to come to you. Seduction. Look, you can't make it up. That's them having to wrap up them soul contracts with them third party situations, because those third parties probably rinsed them out of their money, emotions, mental stability, and maybe physically as well. Like, the thing is, if you're out of alignment mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, it affects you physically. It does. There's no two ways about it. It does, right? So yeah, addiction. That's how they caught them off guard. Wow, they didn't really catch them off guard. They weren't off guard. They were living that life, all about that life, weren't they? That's the problem, you see. It wasn't hard to catch them. They just fed into whatever lifestyle they were living. Sex, drugs, gambling, alcohol, to name but a few, because people are addicted to so many different things these days. They're just the basics. But that's how that person caught them off guard. But it was a karmic contract, right? And it was lessons that they needed to learn. That come up the other day. I needed to learn some tough lessons. And I do believe that they've learned them now. And this is why they're ready to come on in. If I could, would you answer? Apologies, confessions, etc., etc., etc. I'm going to put those over there. away. The bottom of the deck is I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. They do want to date. They want to come on in and talk to you. Right? Because they just want you in their life. They can't cope anymore. Literally can't cope anymore. We'll do Margie Gut Tea in a little bit. I want to get a little bit of tarot on this. So I'm going to get one of my little dinky decks out today. Haven't used for a while. Well, not on here anyway. Wheel of Fortune's at the bottom of that. Two of Cups. Two of Pentacles. They don't want to be juggling anymore. They want stability. They want a balanced life with you. Even if you're just their friend, even if you're just to support them. Now, here's another thing as well that I was like channeling earlier. Like, because I get this a lot, right? Like, I just put one song on and it's like they're doing the whole flipping album. We Belong Together. Like, I get that, you know, some people are like, well, why was this person sent to me if I'm not supposed to be with them? They've done too much. I can't possibly be with this person. Like, can't go anywhere. That person, at the very least, was sent to you for healing. Because that's your job. You're an earth angel healer. You're the Queen of Wands. You're a spiritual badass. I'm not paying for that. Spiritual warrioress. I will pay for it. Right? You're a spiritual warrioress. That is your job, to help people heal and whoop demons. Breakfast. You've got the inner strength to help people get past their pride and ego. You show them the compassion. Look, you can tame the beast. You can help people tame their beast. Yeah? Because you tamed yours. Because you're the Queen of Wands. Right. So, I know this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You only get one twin flame. Right. Someone said you get multiple twin flames. Well, then doesn't that just come under the category of high level soulmates? Because twins is just two. It's just my logical thinking brain, but here we are. Twin flames, right? Three of Wands. Now, I don't want to say that you've waited long enough, but then I suppose to a certain degree you have, because here's the thing. You've always known, right? You've always known that there was someone specific or someone special for you in your life, right? You've always known that, yeah? Because you know that you're, listen, I know you know, right? And look, that's the Death card. You've ended out a lot of karmic cycles. You've gone through your spiritual transitional period of time. You've done what you needed to do to get to this point in your life, right? And you've waited long enough for your ships to come in. Here's the thing. If the person that comes on into you now, you honestly, truly, 100% deep down in the bottom of your soul feel like you're not supposed to be with that person, you don't have to be with that person. You can literally say, no, enough's enough. I don't feel like you've changed it. I'm telling you though, this person has done the absolute most, and they've gone through a lot. They've let a lot of things go. They have made some changes. You've been out here doing your thing, right? Because you know your ships are coming in, regardless of whether that person is coming in on them. Your person's been out here doing this, changing, growing, evolving, releasing who they were so they can become who they're supposed to be, right? That's the thing, right? The Tower. Look, that's how the Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck again. They've gone through, they've had their Tower moment. They've had to let everything come crashing down, and what they've come to is this Ace of Cups. That's all that was left. That's all that was left, was their love for you. After everything else fell apart, everything else fell down around them, all they was left with was their love for you. That's how they know. that's how they know that you're the one for them. Right, wedding rings. Ten of Cups. Marry me, be mine forever. Look. No messing. That's the King of Swords with the Ace of Wands. Right, that's what your person wants. That's for the wedding rings. That's for the marry me, be mine forever. Ten of Cups, because you're their happy ever after. You're the only person that they see this with, right? And that's them coming on in to tell you the truth. Apologies and confessions, so you can have a brand new passionate beginning. Now, it doesn't have to involve any physical things, but they want to be honest with you, so that you two can have the opportunity, at the very least, to start off passionately and honestly with each other. Because you've got passion for your person, regardless of what they've done. You still didn't stop you loving them, didn't stop you knowing how you feel. You just, they done too much, so you was like, you've put me off. I don't want to be with this version of you. This version of you hurts me, so you had to walk away. But they're there. The Page of Swords. Watching and waiting. They're probably stalking your social media. For some of you, I just heard, if they know where you work, they're probably going past your work, your house. But they're at the very least stalking your social media. We've already seen the photographs, so they're already looking at your old photos, messages. They're going through everything because this is what they're trying to do, not so much about the stalking, but they're going through everything, right? So that they know they're not going to make any mistakes. They're trying to learn everything they can and make sure that they retain all this information. Yeah, they are. Right. So let's see what we can get for that. I'm single now, separation. Right, you can't make this. Right, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. But they're single now, which is, I'll tell you what, right? That is something that they've not done before in the past, been completely on their own. Right, the strength card is at the bottom of the deck. You tamed the beast within them, right? Here's the thing, right? I don't want to cry. I'm not even paying attention. I don't know this song. Right? I'm single now. Separation. Right? They've never been on their own before. I know, so like, I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now, Divine Soul Tribers. They have never been completely single before. Oh yeah, they've not always been in a relationship. You're not listening to me, because I can hear you. I can actually hear you now. Not being in a relationship and being completely single on your own are two different things. Sneaky links, at the very least, somebody stroke their ego in the background, That one person that, will always give you an ego boost whenever your feelings down. I mean, look at that film I was telling you about. What was it called? He's Just Not That Into You. And that girl was going round to her exes after a date, or she went round to her exes after she bumped into someone, talked to some guy, whatever it was, and he made her feel rejected. So she went round to her exes, right, to have a cuddle, watch a film, to get a foot rub. And as soon as he made a move on her, she was like, oh no, I'm too tired, I'm going to go home now. I'll see you next time though, yeah? She didn't want nothing from him except an ego boost, and that's what she did. She went and got an ego boost. They have got rid of all of that, all of them people there, because they don't want it. They don't want not one thing that could potentially pop up and ruin their chances with you, because they know that you don't trust them. They know work, because they used to juggle you. They're done with juggling. They want to invest in you. And this connection, look at them. That's the Page of Cups. I'm sorry. Told you. Apologies and confessions, right? And heartfelt confessions of love and whatever it is that. Confessions about what and who they were juggling you with and where they invested their time and energy, let alone their money. They are sorry. They are. Knight of Swords. They're coming in fast. You're not going to see it come. Telling you as soon as you're like, no, I can hear you now. She's not talking about my situation. You're here watching this and talking about your situation. Hi, Paige. There's that. Look, that strength card keeps coming up. So your compassion and your love for them is what's brought them to this point. They know that it ain't going to get no better than this for you. For them, that's why it's now or never. That's why they're coming correct this time. All they do is sit and look at you. Can't make this up. The Emperor's at the bottom of the deck. That's why they're bossing up. They're growing and evolving. They're working on their wounded inner child so that they can grow under this sunlight and be enlightened. They're going to continue to get and heal so that they can be fully enlightened for you. Because that's what they want. The Four of Wands, a stable foundation from which to build and grow. Some of you will be having babies. Some of you are supposed to have babies. Look, that's the truth, because that's the Ace of Swords right there. I just went to get the next card. That's the Judgment card, right? And that's the Empress right behind. She shows fertility. She shows babies. She is his divine counterpart. Doesn't need to be a man. It's just masculine energy, right? So we've got the Emperor, we've got the Judgment card, and we've got the Empress, right? And the Judgment was fine. The Emperor, right, is coming to this place where he's healing his wounded inner. They're healing their wounded inner child so that they can become more enlightened, right? Why? Because they want a stable, firm foundation. They want a happy life. They want a marriage. They want solid commitment with you. They want a happy family, a stable career, right? Because they're in this period where they're judging themselves right now. Also, that they can get to this Empress. They're going to make sure that they don't make the same mistakes that they've made in the past. You've been doing the same thing. You've been working on yourself. You've been reflecting. You went with the angels. You went and looked at your heart. You went and took a hard look at your life. Where did I go wrong? What can I do better next time? What, indeed? So that you can be a vibrational match for each other. 3, 4. She leads, he follows. Right? Judgment. But they know they've had to undergo this. The thing is, nobody judges you harsher than you judge yourself. That's the truth. So look, the Knight of Coins. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. They've been taking their time coming towards you, right? Because they know that you're their divine counterpart. That's why. Look, it's right there. That's why they want to make sure that they've let go of all the darker aspects of themselves. That's the ego death. So that they can be a better person. And yes, it takes time. That's why it's taken a while. Right. The Knight of Coins is the Knight of Pentacles. This one out here crosses the T's, dots the I's. Because they don't leave nothing to chance. Because when they get to you, they land and they get off the horse and then they're the king. So they ain't messing around. They're not Cupid or Casper or community service. They're stable and dependable. And this is the thing. They were non-committal in the past. Actually, you know what? Because he just flipped round in the reverse. I don't read reversals unless they come out that way, right? This right here. What are they doing? My all. Oh, this is the song that I heard earlier. I'll give my all. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. It's a nice song. Isn't the one with lyrics though. Don't know if you can hear it. Anyway, they were non-committal in the past, right? With all their other soulmate contracts that they had, right? Karmic contracts. And this is why, you know, nothing ever lasted. But with you, this is what they want. Infinite abundance. Oh, if it's wrong to love you, then my heart just won't let me be right. Oh. I'm getting distracted. I'm so sorry because I've drowned in you and I won't pull through without you by my side. I'm telling you, this is what I heard earlier. And I was like, oh, wow, they're deep in it. But I'm telling you, they made sure they got away from all these other people. This is some of them could have been listening to somebody that was giving them the wrong advice in the past. I want to feel my body next to you. I can't go on living in the memory of our song. Look, because that's what they want. Look, the 10 of Pentacles, that's infinite abundance. That's you leaving a legacy. I'd give my all for your love tonight. I'm telling you, when I tell you, listen, if they could just have your, well, I don't want to say attention. Baby, can you feel me? Imagining I'm looking in your eyes. Listen, go and find this tune on YouTube, My All by Mariah Carey, and go and find it with the lyrics. You're just so far like a distant star I'm wishing on tonight. I'm telling you, this how deep in their feelings your person is. They can't take, I told you this the other day, they can't take it anymore. They're willing to take a risk, and all they want at this point is for you to just talk to them. Because you cutting them off, snip, snip, Queen of Swords, literally, they won't give up. They will overcome any challenge you put in front of them. And I've told you guys before, right? And I'm going to tell you again. Don't take the mick. Because when these people, when your person comes through, I don't want to say they're going to be desperate, but that is that. They literally, physically yearn for you, right? They just want to talk to you. They just want to hear your voice. They just want to know that they can talk to you and speak to you and explain themselves at the very least, because they want to close out this painful cycle that they've been enduring. Because what they've been experiencing, just to have one more night with you. Look, can't make it up. You watch me shuffle cards. They want to wrap up this last cycle so they can start something new with you. Look, that's the Two of Cups. Because they want a reconciliation. They want their spiritual union with you. Bang! There is the King of Pentacles. What did I just tell you? That's how they're coming through. That's how they're landing on your doorstep. Because they're not going to land on your doorstep like a page or like a knight. They're coming in as a king at the very least. You're an empress. Why would you be messing around with pages and knights anyway? This one is stable. This one is dependable. This one has got his ish together. So be expecting communication. They've seen the signs. You've seen the signs. You've been getting the signs. Can't make it up. Right? Incoming communication. Fast movement. Things are going to move forward fast, right? There might be some travel. You might go away together. Maybe not. I don't know. That's entirely up to you guys. How you feel you want to take things. Slow. Make them prove it. Right? You see things from a different perspective. Yes, there's been a temporary pause in action, but that's to give you the time to look at things properly from a different angle, not just from the I want it now perspective. Patience is a virtue. It's not one of my virtues, but I've had to learn how to have patience over the years. Trust me, my girl out here, love has always had a way of having bad timing. There's the Queen of Pentacles. Have one question for vibrational match for one another. Tell me if you want me to. Right? Make it. Four of Coins. They've been holding back but never let go. Same as you guys. Wow, some of you guys. Some of you have like, no. I held space for that person because they're my counterpart, but I'm going to have to hold back from them. Hold back! But you can do that, you can still do that with compassion and hear them out. Like this. Honey, that I can't miss. Right, look, travel, that just fell out. Full moon, purple, water's at the bottom. Right, I'm going to give these a shuffle. Bathroom, cleanse and clarify. Make sure you get clarity on the situation. Because I'm telling you, I literally had this conversation with somebody earlier, right? And they was like, oh, like, you know, I really want to meet this person, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, you're a vibrational match for one another. Look, release, reflection, and transition. What did I just tell you? Your person is letting go of all the things that made them cold. Right? And they was like, oh, da 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 da. And I was like, look, take your time. Right? People can say the right things all day long. But it doesn't mean that they're going to do the right thing or that they're the right person. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. Have you learnt your lessons? Because I can tell you now your person has. Right. Right, just going to shuffle, see what comes out. Just going to get a couple of cards. Compassion, love, and cultivation. Right. Are you going to have enough compassion to at least hear your person out? Do you still love them enough? Well, I know you do. But again, most of you are doing it from over there where it's safe because they push, push, push. One last test. You're like, okay, you tested yourself for some divine love. Bye-bye. Ta-da. But I'll keep telling you this, and I'm going to keep repeating myself. But they, literally, it's going to take every last little bit of courage that they've got within them to come forward because they know they've done the most. You cut them out, you cut them off, you blocked them. I don't know, you guys have been out here doing the absolute most to keep them away from you because you've had enough. You're sick of being played, you're sick of being lied to, you're sick of being cheated and deceived, tricked. You're tired of it. Spring, awakening projects, renewal of the connection. Now, they'll take it as it comes, yeah? If you say, no, I'm not ready for that, they'll be like, okay. Can we just take it slow? Okay. Can we just go on a few dates and see how it unfolds? Okay. But don't take the mick. Don't push it. Don't be asking for things that you wouldn't ask for. Don't be trying to get them to do things that are irrelevant to the connection. Don't know what she's singing about. Look, you just watch that jump out. Look, they've been reflecting on things, on themselves, the judgment card, right? So that they can transition into who they're supposed to be. To do that, they've had to let go of a lot of things. Look, mirrors at the bottom of the deck, truth be revealed. Truth revealed, right? So let's get a couple of cards out for that. Oh, I use these cards, what I'm guided to be using. Page of Cups, look, they're sorry. They want to come and offer you their love. They're walking away from all the things that held them back, kept them stuck, and are emotionally and spiritually depleted. They're taking the necessary steps to walk their journey, and their journey is leading them to you. That's why they're coming towards you. So, why the love card? They've released all the burdens that held them down. It's literally what I just said. They're releasing all the burdens that held them down. They're no longer carrying those things. And you know that. Because you're the High Priestess. Now, I've heard it said that she can actually be the mistress. They're letting go of all those things, releasing it, letting go of any heartache and sorrow. They don't want to be coming on in for that. They want this, the Ten of Pentacles with you. And actually, they were in a home situation or a family-like situation that left them heartbroken. Maybe with a high priestess or someone that claimed to be, that did nothing but create burdens and responsibilities that weren't theirs to carry. That's why they've had to gather themselves and come away and find the love within, because they weren't getting it where they was. 10-10, that's the end of that situation. Heartache and sorrow. Winter. What's the Winter card? The Page of Pentacles, ready to learn. Maybe there was a child, because we are seeing a lot of pages coming up. Maybe there was a child involved. Maybe your person's the child, because that has come up quite a lot, where you know, the family situation. Because the thing is, the Ten of Pentacles is about legacy, traditions, inheritance, you know, so it's more like your you know, your I can't think of the right word, like your heritage, right? So your parents, your family, as in like your legacy, like where you come from and that sort of thing, yeah? So it could have been like family related, as in like legacy family sort of thing, that left them heartbroken. They realised that their family was what was holding them back. And they are coming back to this. Now they don't feel like they have much to offer. But that's what that is, right? This is how they feel after they've let go of everything, right? They feel like a page. They don't feel like they've got much to offer. But what they do have is stable, their love and their honesty, right? That's what they're coming in to be now, honest. And they're eager to learn about you and about this connection, right? Because they're tired of being stabbed in the back, tired of being betrayed, tired of being left out for dead. Also tired of acting in a way that makes other people feel like this. Look, they're recovering from that. Because the thing is, their addictions kept them held down as well. Because the Ten of Swords is about recovering from addictions as well as being stabbed in the back and betrayed and all the rest of it, right? Now, look, I love this thing. Because look, there's a little deer in the background. And every time I see it, it's like, you okay, man? You don't look so good down there. Do you need any help? Right? So they're getting help from the divine. The divine is taking those swords out of their back. Right? Truth is being revealed. Look, I'm just picking up the deck. They've made their choice. They want this divine love. It's the Lover's card. Definitely, they've chosen their path, and their path. They were always presented with two options, to the left or to the right. They always went to the left. It was fun down there. All that glitters and all that. Another two partnerships. They're tired of juggling. They want to balance this out. That's why they're coming on in to reveal the truth. They want to collaborate with you. They want to work with you, right? To make things work. They've made their choice. Their choice is you. Now they're no longer being held down or held back by their bad choices, their bad decisions, the bad company that they keep. So they're plotting and planning. They're being strategic how they come towards you. Because the thing is, right, you see as well with that Hierophant in the reverse, that could be any groups, religious groups that they got themselves into, or the religion of their family, and they've released themselves from that. They're like, I'm not being tied into that anymore. You know? Because, I mean, I haven't done a Dark Corner for a while, or a Karmavilles episode, but we know that these people out here, there's been cults, covens, gangs, that some of your people have got themselves into, or they're affiliated with, or that, you know, their family's affiliated with. Because the thing is, you know, because the thing is, like, some people could be religiously pumping their head full of nonsense to manipulate them. Yeah? Maybe they've stopped listening to whoever this person was. Because it could be somebody that's in like a, I don't want to say a paternal position, but quite possibly somebody that they saw as a father, that they felt was, you know, always had their back, always looked after them, always looked out for them. But this person's in the reverse. That ain't good. That's like a dark high priest. Yeah? I'm not going to get into that, and I ain't got time for things to do. There's that strength card again. So listen, guys. So I'm going to say that something significant is going to happen coming up to or around August, because 888 is there as well. So the 8th of the 8th will be Lionsgate portal. 8 is August. The lion, the strength card keeps coming up, literally keeps coming up. So I'm just picking up August. So that might be something significant, right? No, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, if I call, will you pick up? Will you answer? Apologies and confessions coming in, because this is what they want to work towards. This is what they're planning. This is what they want to collaborate with you on. This is what they're strategizing about. This happy ever after. And it's all about divine timing. It is. But something significant's going to happen in August. Right? So, that's them. Let's get some romance. Worth waiting for. And calling in your soulmate. Divine timing is at work in your life. I literally just said that to you. Right? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Now, are you ready for this? Be ready so you don't have to get ready. Right. So I just want, I'm just going to put clothes. I'm just going to tidy this up. So, summertime, guys. Summertime. Something serious is going to go down in August. By the summer, I would have said that you guys will be, everything's going to be different. Something significant is going to happen by August, I'm telling you. Right. It's too messy down there. Stick my head in. So, let's just see what the romance deck is bringing up. Oh, no one loves you more than her. Look, I just split the deck again. Very soon. When? Now. I'm telling you. Right. I'm going to shuffle again. See what comes up. Very soon. Make the effort. Pay attention to the red flags. Right? So they're coming on in very soon. Clearly decide what it is that you want so it comes to you now. So this is what I'm going to say to you guys, Divine Soul Tribers. You better be ready for what comes next. Incoming communication, incoming apologies, incoming confessions with an offer. Because they're going to make the effort. And I'll keep telling you this, don't take the mick. I can hear some of you thinking now, oh well, if they really want me then they'll do this. I'm going to test that. Don't do it. Don't mug yourself off. Because if you push it and you actually take advantage of their vulnerability, you're gonna do yourself out of a divine relationship, and then you'll have to settle for a high level soulmate. Now, I'm not saying that a high level soulmate won't satisfy your soul, but it won't be who God sent for you in the first place. You'll do to them what they've done to you, and then you won't be any better than they are. Is that what you want? So don't do it. Pay attention to the red flags 55 minutes in. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. But we've seen the eight of wands. Incoming communication. Just as much as you get warning signs, you get the signs to let you know that you're on the right path. Do you know what I found today? In all places, I was cleaning a shower. A white feather. Pure white feather. Probably come off someone's pillow, obviously. Wasn't there when I got into the shower to start cleaning it. So I'm paying attention to the signs. I know I'm on my right path. Are you on yours? Are you going to pay heed to the signs when they... Look, religious factors I told you about. Look, just told you about that. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I'm not about to get into it now. I might have to do that tomorrow because I don't have time for it tonight. But 55, big changes are coming in, right, guys? Something to do with a religious group, cult, coven, gang. Well, maybe not so much a gang, I suppose. I suppose religious groups are like gangs, aren't they? Take it as it resonates, right? But there's definitely something to do with that. Healing family issues. That's their wounded inner child. But again, what did I just say to you? What did I just say to you over here about this heartbreak, right? Their heartbreak. That's legacy emotions by Mariah Carey. You got me feeling emotions. Right? I said this to you. Heartbreak at the hands of the family members. So this high priestess could have been their mother. This Queen of Pentacles could have been their mother, right? Because the high priest, the high priestess, that could have been part of the groups that they was in. Matriarch, right? Family issues. This stuff keeps coming up, right? So they've been heartbroken. Maybe they've learned some things that they didn't realise before. But they're healing that. Some of these things that have brought to the surface why their inner child is wounded. Or maybe they've always known. And now they're healing it. They're bringing it to the surface so they can release all the burdens that kept them weighed down. These family issues that kept them weighed down. They're clearing their energy. They're clearing up their karmic contracts. But like I said to you, if some of them were in marriages, some of them were living with someone, anything like that, receipts, tenancy agreement, utility bills, proof is in the pudding, the devil's in the details. Right? Don't let them come to you telling you this, that and the other. Talk is cheap. If you want new love, do it properly. Because at this point, they're worried that you don't love them anymore. That's why they're just going to shoot their shot. I just want one more. And then I'm going to get a couple of those other cards. Okay, we'll have two. They're feeling very overwhelmed and they're very passionate about you in this connection. this could be the one. Anytime they think about you, that's my person. Just want to be. You've got me feeling emotions deeper than I've ever dreamed of. You've got me feeling emotions higher than the heavens above. That's how your person feels. Overwhelmed. These feelings are real and worth exploring, and that's what they're coming in to do. Now or never. I'm coming correct this time. Yeah. This could be the one, right? Right, yeah. Some of this energy oracle deck. Look, it's at the bottom of the deck. Take that out. Giving up all these adjacent possibilities. They've had enough. They've had enough of being deceitful. Because they've realised how much they've been deceived. And they're all in their head. And their heart. The doors to personal healing and happiness, and they realise they've had to go through it. They've had to go through it, right? But they know that you The relationship with you is the way forward. If they want to continue that, they need to come towards you. Right? So let's just get a couple of cards. What has made them get into their emotions? They realised that they were falsely imprisoned. That's a bit like the Eight of Swords without the despair, right? This one here, she's in the garden, and it's like she's looking over the gate, yeah? But she's got the key on her neck, so she's not locked in, she's not stuck. She can get out any time she likes, right? She could go over there. Oh, God. You can't. Fourth chakra, heart chakra, they're in their emotions. Can't make this up. Look, women are holding a heart, women holding a coin. They see you as the love of their life, and they see you as the one person that they can be stable with. That's how they see you. That's why you've got them feeling emotions. And put it back to the personal healing and happiness. Can't get away from it. Look. Peaches and cream. They want pudding. Right, what was I going to do? Oh, should we have a little kipper deck? No, let's not ruin it. They went, well, they think about a lot of different things when they think about it. These secrets are not going to be hidden anymore. Success! Know what I mean? Peaches and cream. You were born to be a legend. Actually, do you know what? I'm not going to use this deck, actually. I'm going to, that's for a different day. I'm going to use my other one, the Energy Oracle deck. Oh no, Wisdom of the Oracle. Right off the bat, higher pad. This is being divinely guided. A new life awaits you. Alright? It's being divinely guided. Because you're off towards the land of milk and honey. You are the milk and honey. You are. Because things, they want to come on in and mend things with you. That's why. What are they coming in for? Oh, I hate when I hear that. Oh, so what are they coming back for then? First of all, if you're still dealing with somebody that's got narcissistic tendencies and they don't have any intentions of leaving them alone, and you're still in the cycles, the karmic cycles, because you just can't not answer the phone, you can't not respond to their message, you can't not have anything to do with them. Hi Stephanie, I'm going soon, my love. Oh, I wish you'd come earlier. But have fun watching that. Anyway, if you're still in those kind of cycles, then you're still dealing with an arc that's nowhere near ready to give up their bad behaviours. But for the majority of you that cut your person off, set your boundaries, stuck to them, your persons have to go off and deal with everything, let go of all those things that we've been talking about, right? Can't make it up. I'm telling you, your person comes towards you now, and I'm talking like 3+ months in separation, no communication, blah blah, right, etc etc. Good, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun. Right, they've been given divine clearance to come near you. They've done enough work to be able to come near you. Now your test is how you deal with the situation, right? Because they're coming in to mend. Right, I'm just going to shuffle and get a couple of cards. Right. They're not between worlds anymore. They've got out of that nonsense. They're in this energy. In the light. They've given up their shadow side. It's 22-22. They're no longer in this energy. This just flipped itself around to the in the reverse. Now, normally that would be because they're still stuck in between worlds, pretending to be in the light, well, with their fully immersed in the shadows. They're out of that energy now. They're in the light side because they know they haven't got long. They know they will run out of time, and they will miss their chance. They will miss their opportunity to come in. You saw me shuffle higher power. They know they'll miss their opportunity to be with you. And look, God said, your ancestors said, this is their last chance. And this time, if you do things right, it can go the distance. What's it going to be? Because I can't pretend anymore. Unvogue. Don't you want to be more than friends? The thing is, you don't want this to be a never-ending story. You want a new chapter. So you're going to get a message in a bowl or on a phone. Personally, I think a lot of them are going to call. Like I said, some of them might just land on the doorstep. And they're worried. They're worried that they've done so much that you're going to be like, you're not for me. Because it's been going round and round. It has. You've been trying to clean things up. Look, clean it up, chop wood. Exchanging gifts. I'm not going to go through everything, right? But there is something else that I want to get out, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure what deck it is. Oh, yes. This deck. Oh, the divination deck. Oh, I love this deck. Okay, so apparently, my TV is just doing its own thing. Dictionary, crystal ball. Let's just get a couple of messages out of it and see what happens. Fortune cookie, dictionary. That's communication. Hopefully, they come on in and say the right, well, not just say the right things, but they'll know how to communicate with you properly and not just, look, oracle, wisdom. Use your wisdoms, right? Don't let, fire, spontaneity, there you go. Told you, they're just going to shoot their shot. Shooting star. It's confirmation. Can't make it up. Look, feathers. What did I literally just tell you I found today in a shower of all places? And it wasn't wet or anything. It was completely dry. And I didn't have to make a bed or anything like that today, because normally I make beds at this house. I didn't have to do anything like that. So this feather was completely bone dry in the shower. Right? Messages, candle, illumination, because they've been illuminated. But use your discernment. I will always say that. I don't like what I'm seeing there. Right, because there's a lot of video titles up here about I was led to pray, cord cut. Or actually, be mindful, because this is the thing what I have been telling you, right? Because look, yeah, you've got this Hierophant in the reverse, and the High Priestess has come out, and we have had these messages about family, right? So, doesn't necessarily have to be their family, right? Could be the groups that they was involved with. Let's just say groups, just, you know, for argument's sake, that they were involved in. That they tried to come away from, or the communities that they were in, like, you know, groups of friends, whatever, right? Take it as it resonates. Because some of your people have been involved with magical practitioners, people that practice that sort of stuff. Maybe your person knows how to do that, but a lot of your people have been around karmic energies, not necessarily in a romantic sense, but they've been around karmic energies that are versed in magical practice, right? So what I'm at here telling you, because I'm looking at it right now, dark magic, cord cutting, it's just the thumbnail, and this whole reading peed me off. I was led to pray. Yeah, and I can't see anymore, but like, this particular person, Cosmic Royal Family, she gets into it, right? Now, she has some different cards. We'll get some of them cards. But dark magic, cord cutting, you've got to be careful out here, because these people out here in the background will go out of their way to do some serious ish. And I talked to you about this the other day. please, please, please protect yourselves, because these karmic people that are versed in this sort of thing, they will go to all kinds of lengths. I haven't done certainty. Your person is certain about what they want with you, right? And this is what the danger is. Dark magic, cord cutting. They're out here trying to do cord cutting spells. They don't have permission. It's going to backfire. They're going to get whooped. But that's besides the point, because they've been out here alerting your underworld ancestors. Because, like, let's face it, not all of our ancestors would have been angels. And I told you, we've been down here and we've had our experiences, so we would have accumulated some friends and family along the way. Because not all your ancestors are going to be from this lifetime. Got it? Right. I'm not going to get into it. I've got to go because I've got to do something else. I've got a reading to do. But, yeah. So just be mindful, because, yeah, like, and another one here, Margie got the tea. She's saying God is warning you not to trust them. A big summer. But she does talk about family members, friends, like people that you work with, because, yeah, you know, like, we got to talk about all them things, like I do, yeah? So just be mindful that people out here are doing dark things. We have had, like, voodoo dolls come up quite a lot. So just protect yourself. Do your spirit baths. I can't keep telling you this enough. Right? I can't. I think I probably will. You'll probably catch me back here a bit later after I've done some readings. But I'm just going to get a couple of cards out here. Because the thing is, right, yes, these two are a vibrational match for one another, right? But this could be someone's mum and dad. Because I said to you, the Page of Pentacles is out here, and that could be your person as a child, as the child, right? Their family could have been out here doing the most, right? So, and this is the group lead. Oh, I'm not getting into it. I don't have the time. It's going to take a long time. That's a whole nother reading. I am going to do it. Don't worry about that. There's that Strength card again. August, or somebody out here is dealing with a Leo. August is significant, or somebody out here is dealing with a Leo, or they've got it highly aspected in their chart, because that's come out in every single day. Sorry about the banging, because it does here. The Sun card, right? Again, Leo again, and summer, because the Sun rules Leo, right? The Strength card, right, guys. Summer is significant, so things are going to be completely different for you guys by the summer. But the Sun card and Strength card are both Leo cards, right? So July, August time, if you want to look at timings. But seriously, be mindful of people that carry Leo energy or are Leos, because that's just too weird. It's just too much. Too much of a coincidence. Nothing's a coincidence. It isn't. But the Sun card is a good card. And there's the King of Pentacles. That's how your person wants to land stable. And that's the truth. Because that's the Ace of Swords. Right? Confirmation and certainty. Spontaneity. They want to come in telling you the truth. And they want something traditional. You can't make it up, Steph. Honestly, me and you need to have that cup of tea soon. Telling ya. Hierophant, right? So this here is somebody. This is talking about tradition. This is talking about commitment, right? We've got that one out here in the reverse. That little dinky deck over there, that slides over to the darker energies. But I ain't got time for that today, right? So, right, your person wants to come on in and tell the truth. I can't keep looking at that. I'll do a couple of numbers out here because they're here. So that's April. That's March, because that's the number 3. Yeah, number 3. 47. The 7th of April, the 4th of July. The 4th of February, the 2nd of April. The 4th of April. I'm not even going to start adding it up because I'm looking at the time I've got to go because I've got readings, I've got to get ready. Tea for two. Alright? Look. That's number 30, so that could be the 30th of March. That's how I'm taking that one. That could be the 2nd of February because that's number 22, or it could be the 22nd of February. Alright. So that could, yeah, that's just the 4th for the 4th, right? That adds up to a 6, the 4th for the 2nd of June. Right. That one there is 38, so the 3rd of August or the 8th of March. Take it as it resonates, like I said. But that's the, again, that's about the heart space, which is like the strength card, right? Remember? The strength card shows compassion and love and pride and ego, but it's about compassion, which is the green card in my other deck, right? So, yeah. And then the never-ending story is the 3rd of July or the 7th of March. So I'm not going to keep going. Right? Your person's sat up at night thinking and worrying about it. How am I going to do it? How am I going to come through? They've got anxiety, but they're just going to shoot their shot and they're going to come on in. Like the Knight of Swords. I'm going to go because I'm knocking things over now. Right. I'll either be back a bit later or I'll be back tomorrow. But I will be back soon because I've got a lot more I need to be talking about. I'm going to have to write all this down because otherwise I'll forget. Well, no, I won't forget because I know Karmaville Chronicles needs to be opened and we need to return to Karmaville because apparently the covens, the clans, the creatures, the circus, we need to get back in there. So, guys, I gotta go. Oh, namaste card. Namaste. Namaste just to do this. An hour and 60. I was only supposed to be here for an hour. I was doing so well keeping it down to an hour or less. Anyway. Right, we're just going to get a quick namaste card. And then I gotta go. Oh, look, I'm going to take this one. Blessings from your soul. You are a radiant being with many unique talents. Look with eyes of love and you will see this. Feel the creative power within you and the blessings pouring in as the healing light of your soul flows into every part of you. Alright? And on that note, Divine Soul Tribers, I love you and leave you. So until next time, stay divine.